What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to show you guys how to replace a fuel line cooler. We had a truck that had a little deer damage. I know a lot of people have trouble getting a Paccar engine cranked even after changing the fuel filters and stuff like that on a regular service. I'm going to show y'all a cool trick we use, so be sure to watch to the end because it is awesome. It's going to help you guys work on a Paccar. So let's go take a look and I'm going to show you guys how it's done.
This old man in the country that I know, no money in what he used to grow. No, he don't care what people think. When a farmer turns into a hippie, times are hard in Mississippi.
Alright guys, what we got here is a 2015 T660. As you can see, a deer got a hold to the front of us. You can see some of the damage there. There's still a lot of hair on it. But the main concern we're worried about is here. You can see where it pushed all this in and got the fuel cooler back here behind it. So that's what we're fixing to work on. We're going to show you guys how it's done. Y'all take a look. All right, guys, we're on the passenger side of the truck. Of course, this side's the hood flipped up. And if you'll notice, right there is the cooler that we're going to replace. We'll go around to the driver's side and I'll show you what it looks like over there. All right, we're on the driver's side of the truck and you can see there's the cooler right here. And let's see if I can get in here, y'all can see it there. Right there it is. It's got these two lines coming up here. We got to take those clamps off, undo it here and here from the fuel line. And you can see the fuel line runs back through here and into the top of the fuel filter housing. All right, so we're gonna get dirty and show you guys what we gotta do to get all this junk off here. All right, guys, here's the things we're gonna do surgery with. Of course, the most important thing is the new cooler. Y'all could see these loops while ago when I was showing you on the passenger side of the truck. And these are the parts that come up with the hard line that the fuel line goes into. And we got a snap-on ratchet. And it has a T45, an extension with a 10 millimeter. We got a 3/4 and a 7/8 wrench. So let's go get after it. All right, guys, Wild Bill's on the passenger side of the truck, and I'm at the front of the truck looking through the screen hole in the bumper. I'm gonna show y'all where these bolts are. All right, that's the one loose on the passenger side, so we'll go back to the driver's side. All right, that's gonna be the two on the driver's side. This green got it where it won't to focus on that instead of the bolts, but you guys get the point. It's the two right over there. You can't miss them. Wild Bill will get them two out and we'll show you what else you gotta do. Guys, Wild Bill's not breeding a truck. That's just kind of the position you have to get in sometimes. Looks like he's breeding it, but he ain't. We had to go back to the box and add to the arsenal. We had to get the super short little 3/8 snap-on extension. So we're gonna go back to battle. All right, all four of the bolts are out and there's a little rubber grommet that kind of holds that thing in there. You might take a pry bar and put behind it and pop it loose, but you can see she's wiggling loose now, so we're gonna move on to the next step. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is take that 10 millimeter. We're gonna get these two clamps loose here. So we can pull the lines loose and then bust them out and she will be out of there. All right, well, while Bill's finishing that up, I'm gonna cut these zip ties off here, but we'll have a little more flex and mobility. So sometimes it's good to be flexible. All right, we got all that loose, so now we can start taking our fuel line loose. We're gonna put our oil pan underneath there to catch this fuel and get that booger out. Bill so stout he made it look easy, didn't he? All right. Now then, we'll tie these up here somewhere and get them out the way. And we can get the old cooler out of there. All right, there's the new one on the front, of course, and there's the old Bennett one on the back. One thing I want to talk to you guys about, in case you ever do hit a deer and this gets damaged and you got fuel leaking out, what you can do is you can get a male fitting that's got a male fitting on the other end, and you can put these two lines together. Of course, they'll be down here, but you can put them together and you get your truck off the side of the road. And we'll show you how to bleed the air out of the system in just a minute in case that does happen. All right, as you can see, these rubber grommets here and here will have to be put there and there on each side, there and there. Take them out of here and here, and those two line clamps there. So we'll get it put back in there and we'll show you guys a little trick to crank this thing a little easier. You can see Wild Bill's pushing that little metal sleeve out where the rubber will move, and then we'll get it stuck in the new one. All right, as y'all can see, we've got it back in the slot down there where it needs to go, and we've got it close. Right here is where you're gonna be looking. Well, the rubber grommets line back up with the bolt holes. I had to take and pull these lines a little bit to get it away from the radiator support, just so we could get it to where we need. And Bill's putting the two front bolts back in over there, and as soon as he gets them done, we'll get these two and we'll show you guys a couple of little tricks. All right, guys, one thing you want to do here is make sure you got a good clean funnel. So make sure you spray it all out real good. There ain't no dust and dirt and crap in there. We'll have a good clean funnel. So I'm gonna let that baby dry while Bill gets the rest of them bolts done. And we'll show you guys a cool trick. Alright guys, our filter's good and dry. Make sure it didn't have no dirt, junk in it or whatever. What we're gonna do, we're gonna put this funnel on this top line. And we're gonna pour a little bit of diesel fuel down in here and go ahead and push all the air out of that and try to get it as full as we can with diesel. Of course, we're gonna make a mess here, but everybody knows how diesels love air in their system, so we're gonna try to get it some fuel in here. And our goal is to get enough in it till it starts coming out the bottom, and there it goes. All right, so we know we got a good bit of fuel in that new cooler. So the next thing we'll do is go ahead and start our lines. That's gonna save us a lot of trouble trying to prime the end. It's still gonna be a booger to get all the air out. Bill's gonna snug these lines back down. Get them good and tight. All right, guys, we got all that tightened up, clamps back on it, and we're gonna use the new Carlisle with the gripper teeth, and we're gonna put that on the #1 injector line, which is right there, be the one at the very front, and we're gonna crack that thing loose just a little bit in order to do it. All right, guys, on a Paccar, that is your primer pump right there. As you can see, you gotta twist it off, and then it'll pop up, and you can start priming. So what you wanna do is keep pumping it until you see the fuel starting to come out now. And there goes the air pocket. So we wanna keep pumping it for a good while to make sure we have nothing but fuel up in there. Tighten that back down. And you want to get back on your number 1 injector line and get it good and tight. Tighten her up nice and snugly. And guys, this works great too on changing fuel filters. It won't throw a code. If you've got a Paccar, you can do it this way. Super simple little trick. Give you guys one out of the old playbook for free. You don't even get charged for that one. Now then, the next step we're gonna do is test fire this baby. All right, guys, while Bill's up in the truck, he'll turn it on, let it get through cycling, and I'm gonna bet you money she'll fire up first try without a stutter. What do y'all think? Just let it run a few seconds, then we're good. Alright guys, I showed y'all a cool trick about how to prime a Paccar engine, even when you're changing the fuel filters. That's one I give y'all for free, so hopefully y'all enjoy it and get some use out of it. Like always guys, if you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe down here below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Y'all have a great one.